Hello, everybody. And my subject about coastal groundwater impact on artificial recharge system by monitoring piezometer wells. I outline introduction. More than half the world's population now lives within 80 kilometers of shoreline. Surface water in the coastal watershed and the island interacts with adjacent underground water. This interaction affects the quantity and quality of water in surface water and below the surface. This figure circulation of salt water from the sea to the zone of diffusion and back to sea. You see groundwater monitoring for good management and complete solution to its problems should be done by analyzing trends. The non-parametric parametric analysis is a good way to identify trends. Different researchers have used this method to analyze the underground water flow in different parts of the world. In these studies, this question can be analyzed. Does the sea level affect the quantity and quality of the wells near the artificial recharge sites? Therefore, the purpose of this study is to investigate trends, changes in level groundwater and some quality variables of Jaffa Candy aquifer with non-parametric Mann-Kendall method and change point detection with Petit's method. Various studies have been carried out by researchers to quantify the flow of water in the coastal waters. The flow exchange in Massachusetts by USA was studied using a modeling approach, the results of which have shown the relationship between seasonal hydrological cycle in the coastal zone and saline groundwater system in the coastal aquifer. Taifour et al. The process of undergoing changes in groundwater quality and hydrochemical property, spatial and temporal variations in groundwater quality, the relationship between quality parameters and sources of contamination in the Izmir, Turkey. Daneshvar Vusugi et al. Reviewed the changes in the qualitative variables of groundwater in the Ardabil Plain northwest of Iran using the non-parametric modified Kendall method. The study area is here. The area is located in Iran and Gorgan Gulf Basin, Gas Harbor, the most important city in this area. The study area has a semi-humid to humid climate with average annual precipitation of 506 millimeter and 1050 millimeter evaporation. In order to investigate the exchange of underground flow between the Jaffa Candy aquifer and the Caspian Sea for observation, piezometer wells were used. P2 wells near the Caspian Sea and distance well from the Caspian Sea near 0.4 and P3 distance 7 and P6 4.68 near the artificial recharge system and P10 near the 6 kilometer distance well from the Caspian Sea. The table 1 observation piezometer wells are studied. And my site is here. Artificial Richard project and piezometer wells in Jaffa Kande watershed. You see P2, excuse me, P2 near the Caspian Sea, and P6 near the my artificial research system, and you see P10 and P3. Non-parametric trend test and change point detection. The Mann-Kendall test and Petit test are used for trend and change point detection analysis. Change point detection, Petit test. This method has been extensively used to assess the significance of trend exists in hydrometeorological data such as temperature, stream flow, precipitation, and groundwater level. Trend detection, Mann-Kendall test, one of the non-parametric tests, is for detecting the change point in a time series. In the present study, this statistic was used to find a sudden change in the quantity and quality of groundwater data. Results show P2 and P3 and P10 piezometer wells witnessed decreasing trends in groundwater level in the year, but P6 piezometer well increasing trends in groundwater level after building artificial research site. Also, the results of studies show groundwater quality variables in the P6 piezometer well had a trend of a steady between 2006 to 2017 after building artificial research site. The results show P6 piezometer well has very few changes in a number of the variable of quality groundwater, and best applied result for these studies. That P6 piezometer well has the highest frequency, increasing groundwater level and constant of the quality variable after built artificial research site of occurrence of the change point was found to be. This figure showing the trend and change point detection in the piezometer wells of the study area. Groundwater level in blue and red, MU1 before the year of occurrence of the detection, and MU2 green after the year of occurrence of the detection. The figure A piezometer P2, figure B piezometer P3, and figure C piezometer 6 near my artificial research system, and P10 piezometer and D, figure D, piezometer P10. Conclusion, the results of the model show that the groundwater level of the piezometer P2 well near the Caspian Sea does not affect the groundwater level P6 well of the artificial research site. The results of the model show that the quality of the piezometer P2 near the Caspian Sea does not affect the quality groundwater piezometer well P6 well near the artificial research site. The overall result is that in this study, wells near the sea do not affect the quantity and quality of wells near the artificial research site. Thus, they will not be considered in the modeling. Thank you so much. Yeah.
I remember the speaker from my course.
Yes.
Research.
Thank you.
How you do?
Thank you, Professor.
That was good,
Thank you.
but, I wasn't so successful.
This continue my last paper
Yes.
about artificial research
Yes.
system, and I continue about the coastal groundwater impact on artificial research system by monitoring piezometer well. And then I continue impact climate change.
Very good.
Thank
Very
you.
good. Just small questions.
Yes.
One or two remarks. I mean, if you're going to write it down as a paper.
Yes.
Taifour et al.
Yes.
Well, maybe Taifour et al. There are 20 Taifour et al. So
No.
50 Taifour et al.
This
Yeah, but how? Which one? So you have
This
to
Taifour.
indicate the year.
Esmer.
You could write the year.
Yes.
The year.